Y'all never get sick of that?
Yeah,
and I want to hear from y'all.
No, yes. I do. Yes. I don't really watch that shit.
That shit is terrifying.
I can't. Usually, I don't even. That shit just kept.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture, from trending news to game highlights and hot debates. We've got it all. Hit the subscribe button and stay in the loop. Police are searching for 3 suspects in the connection with the mass shooting in Philadelphia's Grey Ferry neighborhood that left 3 people dead and 9 others injured early Monday morning. Philadelphia Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said the shooting occurred on the 1500 block on South 27th Street just before 1 a.m. Late Monday night, Philadelphia police released a video of 3 suspects on ring surveillance who remain at large. Among the injured shooting victims, 2 of them were juveniles and both are expected to survive.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
We've been talking about the weekend earlier and sort of what we did, but one of the things that stuck with me was the shooting in Philadelphia.
Yikes!
I don't know if y'all heard about it, but I'm so tired of this.
Heard about it.
Is that the one on the ring camera?
Yes.
Yep. Grays Ferry mass shooting. 3 people ended up dead. One of the people, and obviously condolences to the families of all the victims, but I was really struck by this one story of Azir Harris. This is a young man who was a victim of gun violence before he was shot and became wheelchair bound at 17. He bounced back, got his life, seemed to have gotten his life together.
Became an advocate for gun violence.
Became an advocate, right. Trying to fight gun violence, trying to, bring community together. And here he is, he gets shot again and is killed.
His baby mom got shot too.
Yeah. I mean, that's awful. I can't even imagine as his father. His father's been talking in the media a little bit. I can't even imagine the pain he's going through, or all of his family's going through.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those stories. It's so absurd. I mean, the idea that could happen to somebody twice. And the idea is if you don't do nothing, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If you're not committing crimes, you got nothing to worry. It's bullshit.
That's not true at all. That's not how life works.
It's even worse today in our communities.
Listen, Mona was up here talking about how crime in Philly and the shootouts is like up.
Yeah,
recently that has been a topic of conversation.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar enough to chime in on it, but they've been wilding out there.
It's getting bad. It's one of the reasons I left.
I watched that video, bro. I watched it.
Y'all never get sick of that?
Yeah,
and I want to hear from y'all.
No, I do. Yes. I don't really watch that shit.
That shit is terrifying.
I can't. Usually, I don't even. That shit just kept. I kept seeing it, so I just watched it. But I immediately regretted watching that shit.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't know what I was about to watch. Like, I saw it, the reckless nature in which they were shooting, and the careless nature. Like, yo, I don't care if I get. They was just standing up. It looked like you was watching some shit on John Wick. The gun, the switches, the gun was just going like this, yo, in the dude's hand. Like, the shit was shooting so rapidly, he couldn't even really control it. Then the people was just shooting over their head. You know how in like cop movies, they'll just shoot, and just shoot up in the air to get the people. Bruh, that's how they was just shooting. You know what I'm saying? So if you was down that end of the street, it was 50-50. Or less than the probability.
I'm watching motherfuckers pile on top of each other to try to just get some type of cover.
Yo, it was bad, bro. It was real bad.
And then the person that was shooting back from the balcony that couldn't control the switch looked like he was about to shoot people that was
right there. Right there. Right. Like one dude started shooting and his man jumped up to start shooting too. He ain't even really lay down yet.
I was like,
that could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that survived that horrific incident, and definitely shout out to the family, friends, and loved ones of the people that lost their life over this 4th of July weekend. I know I saw another video where a young nigga in another town, I don't remember the town, just started shooting at police. They ended him immediately. I saw some other shit. In New Jersey, they had a little fight. I think this is the first time in New York that they report no shootings and no murders on the 4th of July.
Right.
So
that's and it's crazy that we got to brag about that.
Yeah, right. That is
brag, no, but
highlight.
Make mention of and at least acknowledge. Yeah, that's important. Listen, I hate to be that guy because fireworks are great. 4th of July, America's birthday, yada yada yada, but this entire strip this year, when the fireworks are on the east side versus when the fireworks are on this side, it was a lot more peaceful over here.
Yes.
I hate to be that guy.
It was.
But without the traffic, without the tourists, without the...
You about to be a Republican, yo.
I hate to be that guy, but Lead them niggas over there. Yeah. You about to be him.
Oh, I'm
man.
not saying niggas.
I didn't.
I'm just saying traffic.
Yeah.
Don't pay me to be that guy.
Yeah. It was quick. It was peaceful.
It was.
It was.
I like peace.
Me too. By the way, I want to shout out Baltimore and Chicago. Both have black mayors.
Yes.
Homicides down significantly.
Significantly.
In both cities. I think 33% Chicago, maybe even 50 in Baltimore. I don't remember the Baltimore number, but it's really high. So we are seeing some things work. Whatever's working to get that peace you're talking about.
The Baltimore mayor, he implemented mad social programs for the kids. Like he spent a shit ton of money to implement all these things to kind of keep them busy and to distract them to what positive things,
Right.
and it's paying off in the numbers.
That's what's frustrating to me. We know what works. Like it ain't like we don't know.
What, man?
You don't did that. You don't think that's working?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was an ill-timed laugh. I'm watching something on Max that's like American Psychos or American Crazy Niggas. And in the most recent episode,
American Crazy Niggas.
in the most recent episode, in the 80s, Baltimore got a black sheriff. And it was a big deal because shit was really corrupt at the time. He might have been the first black sheriff in a long time. Anyway, he got in there and got as crooked as could. Yo, when I tell you this nigga was going crazy. So he get in office and starts a private security firm. Long story less long. He starts a private security firm, which maybe you can do as the sheriff, but he was sending policemen to go do these private contracts and not paying them. He was just sending policemen
Oh, he was sending
to go
police
do
over.
their.
You on company time, nigga? Go get that. Get that overtime.
Hey,
Get that OT.
So he was getting all this money, and then he started abusing and sexually abusing the women that worked with him. So then it got hot. So then a young black cop ran against him. Oh, he's trying to run for mayor or some shit. So a young black cop, a deputy, ran against him. Won.
He ran.
And no, he killed him. Right after his party he threw for winning. It's deep.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to
I read an
check that
article I
out.
was going to
Look
send
at you.
you.
You want to see that?
I'm chomping at the bit to see
Y'all know
that
Mel
shit.
can't
That
fuck
shit
with me. Mel
set.
can't fuck with me. You're my son. You got it. I'm gonna send it to you. I'll take a picture and send it to you in case I'm jacking the name up.
Okay, and right now I'm watching like unknown serial killers, so you probably haven't even started that doc. But I wanted to shout out the names of those mayors. Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott. He invested in 42 summer youth camps, 29 literacy programs, extended the rec center hours to 11 p.m., planned block parties, opened the pools
Fire.
for safe fun, and opened several schools up for
fire.
summer classes. Crime is down 62%.
62. That's even better.
Wow.
Yeah, 62. And
Salute to that brother.
in Chicago, it's
I'm
Governor
clapping. I'm
Wes
clapping.
Moore. Yeah, it's amazing.
I read
That's amazing.
an article the other day that said prison populations are way down and will be
Significant.
down like
half.
more than like 60%
Yes.
in the next few years,
Yeah.
which I thought was pretty interesting, especially with your stances on prison reform.
It's the peak of 2.5 million was about 10, 12 years ago now, maybe a little bit more, and it's been going down.
That was the peak.
Yeah, 2.5 million was the peak. Yeah,
It's cited here at 1.6, but
Yeah,
now
I
it's
read it was
1.2, and
1.6.
they are,
in the state.
no, this
State
was
prisons?
I
no,
think
the national prison was the peak was 2.5. For
Well,
sure.
I read the article Parks read. It said
Yeah.
1.6, but
this was in the
regardless,
Atlantic.
Yeah. But if it's down to 1.6 now or whatever, I mean that's amazing.
I think it's at 1.2 now.
Yeah, it's at 1.2. Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah. So they said that based on all those old, what I took from it was the crack era. And a lot of people were getting long ass sentences in the crack era. A lot of them are coming home, and because we didn't have the crack era again, that significant amount of crime didn't repeat itself necessarily.
Okay, so then what happens with the whole prison industrial complex?
They
What
start
happens?
arresting immigrants.
Yeah, I was about to say
They gonna start
I
locking
mean, I thought they were deporting them.
They're gonna start locking motherfuckers up
they,
again
They know
because they need them for the work.
they're coming for you. Are you natural yet?
I'm working on
So
it.
not yet, right?
I'm
alone,
working
she's-
on it.
Get it together.
Oh,
Okay?
y'all.
I just sent in all my
You hear that?
paperwork.
You hear that? Freezer, ice, whatever.
Ice.
Yeah, what's the name? Freezer burn. Y'all hear that? It ain't done yet.
Yo,
You can get her. She at the hookah spot.
I'm just working on it. Okay.
You ain't studied yet?
No, I don't.
No,
have
I'm asking you because I remember when a couple of my peoples did it. Yo, the
test ain't easy.
We won't pass that test.
Well, guess what? When I do the
So-
test, you guys can quiz me. Okay.
Them niggas be
I'll
out
bring
like
in all-
flashcards. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
who is
yeah.
the Secretary of Defense of the?
I might actually.
It'd be like
excel at
that. Like that shit is hard. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, if you are ICE agent in Blue on the Hudson on the weekend, please, please
That's
show
not
mercy.
nice, nigga.
You won't find me there.
If you're an ICE agent right across from the Chart House,
You'll fly somebody else.
right next to Drift. Hello, that's bad.
Yeah. Yes.
That's bad.
Hey, if you an ICE agent, they got valet over there too. If you valet and just run in, you can spot her. She's sitting outside being cute,
She not gonna run.
I won't
being
be.
fast.
I won't be at Blue. Got a new place. And don't tell them what the fuck it is. Don't tell them what it is.
Big man.
Also, because this platform is so big.
Tonight's the night we will share. Turn off the lights, come close to me. Tell me right now, you're all I need. If you tell me Keith Washington is on,
What?
you know Keith Washington?
No, I don't know him. That's like just one of my
girl.
favorite songs.
It's on what?
Huh?
What you was gonna say? It's on what?
On ice?
Tonight.
On the list.
Let's make our love last all night long.
Actually, what, man?
I was saying, what
Tell me.
does he look like right now?
Keith Washington?
Yeah.
Look him up.
Oh, girl, if you'll fuck, I'll be sure today you'll fuck Keith Washington.
Who said she'll do that?
I said if. I didn't say she would. I said if. I'm not putting that on.
If was.
But I'm saying, if you think, because that was your bag, that I'll be sure to Keith Washington,
I'll be
Christopher
sure.
Williams.
Yeah, that was Raheem from Juice. That was a time.
Yeah, all of the same nigga.
That was a time. Yeah, I was like 14, 15. That was a time. And then
Look where your mind was at 14, 15. We can't highlight
I
it
was-
because
You were in the Black Guys at 14, 15?
was what?
You were in the Black Guys? Were you always in the Black Guys?
yeah, change it up.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
I didn't know. In Canada, I didn't know if it was white. You know, if it changed.
No, we have a massive black population in Canada. West
but-
Indian, African. Yes.
Tonight's the night.
We'll fold that up right now.
There we go.
Fold it.
We'll fold that up right now.
It's getting folded. Anywho's, the other mayor was in Birmingham.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think it was Chicago. I thought it was.
Yeah, Birmingham
No, Chicago's
mayor.
down too.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's 33%.
The
Was
one I
it-
heard was Alabama.
Yeah, Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin has led an aggressive, community-driven approach that's paid off. The city's homicide rate has fallen by 52% compared to last year.
Nice.
I love that shit.
Nice.
Definitely wanted to give them a shout out.
52%.
Shout out to them.
That's massive.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
Double check that. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought Chicago was down too. Maybe I'm wrong. No, Chicago has a historic drop in violent crime too in the first half of 2025. So there's another black mayor.
Dope. Even
Brandon Johnson, Brandon Scott, and
Is Westmore, is that their governor?
that's in Maryland.
Wes Moore is the governor of
Maryland.
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 Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's Brandon Scott and Brandon Johnson are the mayors.
All right,
of
that's
Chicago,
peace.
Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right, y'all. Shout out to all the Brandons out there.
B. Diddy.
Baron Davis, everybody. What else is in point? It's a good pod. It's a real good pod, y'all.
Oh, we do have to say rest in peace to Young Noble.
Young Noble.
Of the Outlaws.
Big Jersey.
For sure.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
For sure.
Yeah.
47 years young.
Big Jersey. Shout out to the Outlaws. I love y'all.
This Texas situation was also pretty crazy.
That was
Horrible.
nuts.
Yo, we was talking about the thing with the switches in the shooting. I had to turn off the TV. My girl was showing me something yesterday, and it was a family. It was the mother, the father, the kids, and they were just standing in the flood, and the water was coming. I had to cut it off because it literally showed the whole thing.
Yeah.
I had to cut it off. They was in the middle of just the water. That shit was crazy. Now in the phone era, because you could be standing in safety filming somebody else going through some real crazy shit. I was like, no, I can't. So they said the water out there rose 26 feet, yo.
They got like 4
minutes.
months worth of rain inside of like
26 feet in
hours.
45 minutes. They said, like what?
that's crazy. That
You can't even really prepare for that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
what can you do?
people's houses was
Well,
The
you
clip
could have
I
had
seen-
advance notice, like, what would have happened if he hadn't got that federal agency. So, and they would have gotten evacuation notices. There still would have been loss of life, but there would have been more warning than they had.
That's real.
Possibly.
You go on it, boy. Just look Canadian.
No,
Canadian motherfucker, boy.
no. That's an indictment on the Trump administration.
yeah.
That is where I'm directing that to.
because they killed the famous shit.
Rest in peace to the people
Rest
that lost
in
their
peace.
lives and to the people that are still looking for their loved ones.
True indeed.
And
Fuck
just
Joel
lost the cribs.
Osteen,
Yeah,
too.
all that.
Nigga, I ain't over that Joel Osteen shit.
Oh, with the church?
Yeah.
He didn't let nobody in.
That nigga locked the fucking mega church door. Bitch, we'll kill you in there.
What a little bit of outstanding after all
okay.
the sad shit that we just had to
It's our church now.
touch upon.
Yeah, because they showed a clip of a lady who's clearly sick in a hospital bed in what I think was her home or a home with the water just coming up to the bed. It was horrible. It was horrible. I'm like, how did the cameraman tape? Nigga, put this shit down. Help.
Yeah.
But yeah, rest in peace. These stories, some of these stories, some are horrible. For y'all people that be rushing the summer to come, summer is when the worst news hits.
Yeah.
You people don't be watching the news, I can tell.
I don't. I don't know how you do it.
I read the news.
Rest in peace to the people that we lost this weekend. Shout out to anybody out there fighting a private battle. We love y'all. You are not forgotten. Check up on your strong friend, your weak friends as well. Just get to checking up on people. Use the phone, not text, not just text. Dial, call, put a voice to that friend. Here it go.
Girl, you looking sweeter now.
Hey.
Wish that I could love you back.
Talk to him.
Like my fire.